Yeah. Baby girl, you're so damn fine. Don't wanna know if I can hit it from behind. I'm still.
So we were back again at Manila supermarket picking up some Milo hot chocolate. So what we wanted to do for this video is make homeless people try Milo hot chocolate, give them a nice hot drink and just get them to review it. But deeper into this video we started to realize that there's more deep-rooted issues with homelessness than meets the eye. So we wanted to check out the event called the World's Big Sleep Out, in which members of the public would sleep out in Trafalgar Square, brave the cold in order to raise funds for the homeless. So we wanted to create this video because the last time I was in Philippines, I always had a soft spot for people that were homeless and going through hardship. I met these two kids that were sleeping in a tricycle and all they wanted was a fresh meal. So yeah, I decided to get these kids some chicken. And whenever you see these people and they ask you for food, make sure you buy them some food because they deserve it.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you.
You're welcome, bro. And so the journey begins. Let's make this Milo hot chocolate.
If I got $1 for every time you slam the door, I would be the richest girl alive, if you hadn't run away every time.
So guys, today we're going to be using a deep container with lots of insulation to keep the drinks hot. Hopefully the hot chocolate will remain hot. And we've got Milo right here, bada bam. And we've got the Filipino version of this. Because in different countries you can get it manufactured in different places. Ghana! And it depends on the palate of the people. But obviously this is the Filipino version of Milo. So as you can see, bam bam bam, it costs £2.99 for 400 grams. So this was the first guy we met and I just knew we were doing the right thing.
Yeah, but I go to a Philippine church in Leeds.
Okay, perfect. And I can see you're religious.
Oh yeah.
Prepared to meet that God. Born again, okay. So you're going to be trying Milo today, so Filipino hot chocolate. I think it's really hot, isn't it? It's sizzling. Have a little sip, it's quite hot.
Yeah, it tastes a bit different than normal hot chocolate.
Tastes a bit different, yeah. How so?
Well, maybe it's sweetened.
We're versatile, we adapted and we just saw loads of homeless people and we thought they need hot chocolate more than other people, you know, they're lying on the floor and it's freezing. So we just been bowling round trying to make sure that these homeless people stay hydrated and stay warm. So we're just gonna let them try Filipino hot chocolate today. Pouring up some Milo. How is it? Yeah, you can have 2 cups, of course. Should keep you warm though.
It's quite strong.
Quite strong?
Yeah.
So it's Filipino hot chocolate. Yeah, just give us a little taste test. Tell me what you think about it.
That's actually nice.
You like it, yeah? Thanks, man. Mahal kita. Yeah, she loved it. They actually really like hot chocolate. And people were telling me like they're homeless and they're probably going to be homeless for this winter. So they're trying to sort out accommodation. And I want to do more videos like this, kind of feel-good videos, you know. We're giving them Filipino hot chocolate and they're just like, oh, this is delicious, man. And then the other problems are they don't have a place to stay. And it's like 5 degrees, 6 degrees. And it's about to rain. Oh, man. It's heartfelt, man. I feel for them, bro. Hey, bro, thank you, man. How do you find the hot chocolate?
Fucking nice.
You like it?
Sorry about the swear.
No problem.
Very nice, very nice.
Is it tasty? That's a Filipino one called Milo.
Yeah, the Filipinos is cocoa.
Yeah, cocoa. It tastes very cocoa.
Cocoa. The Spanish introduced the cocoa in Europe because it's American plant. Spanish have the secret of 100 years. The chocolate only has been made in Spain. Only the Spanish know to make chocolate.
Yeah.
And after 100 years, the Spanish let the world know how the chocolate is made.
Oh, really? So the Spanish were the first?
This means that the chocolate in Spain is very good because it's tradition.
Oh, safe, brother. So he's trying some Filipino hot chocolate. We call this Milo. How do you find it, bro?
Oh, it's beautiful.
You like it, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, like, I've just wanted to be honest, I've always drunk Milo.
Have you? Oh, you had it from time.
It's very big in Africa.
Yeah, yeah.
When I used to work with my friend, he used to import it and like sell it to all African shops.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
can you give us a little beatbox as well? I heard you. I heard your skills. Hey, hey.
Milo!
Sick guy.
I love it so. Yes.
Thank you to Spoon and Rice for the most delicious barbecue in the land.
Won't you lay here with me?
Hey, thank you, bro. Oh yeah, nice, man. Yo, we had to stop off to get some spoon and rice. Big J, getting that mixed pork BBQ. Hey, hey. What's up, baby? Oh yeah. Yeah, so guys, the rain is pouring. Everybody's out here like. What's up, man? Yeah, it's crazy. Game over after the rain. So we'll probably have to continue this video later on, giving some of the homeless people hot chocolates. Hey. Yo, what's going on, Kabayans? So we found out about this event. This is about 2 weeks later, this video. So we found out about this event called the Big Sleep Out, which is happening across the world. So here in London, it's going to be happening in Trafalgar Square. And what we're going to do is we're going to be giving out hot chocolate, you know, Milo. We've got some Milo, we've got some Cadbury's hot chocolate. And we're going to be giving these out to the homeless people. I think homeless people are going to be congregating around. So the event, the Big Sleep Out, is about people going there to sleep out in public. They're going to cordon off the event. And people are going to sleep overnight in the cold. It's actually really cold right now. So apparently snow is on the way. Storm Atia hits with 70-mile-per-hour winds. So there's going to be storm hitting the UK soon. I'm not sure if it's going to hit tonight or not. But oh wow, it's raining. Oh no, it's going to be raining tonight for a bit. But it's hovering around about 10 degrees to 9 degrees. Yeah, so it's quite cold. So literally we're going to pick up these, we've just been brewing them now, the hot chocolate, the Milo. And we're going to go give it to some people who need it the most, you know. Yo, so we just jumped off the bus now and we're heading to the world's big sleep out. It looks like a really nice event, man. They've got loads of things set up here. A beautiful Christmas tree in the middle of Trafalgar Square. Unfortunately, we haven't got access to the event, but we're going to be giving hot chocolates to people who need it the most anyway, which is the homeless, who will probably come and congregate around here. Guys, this is Trafalgar Square at Christmas time. As you can see, they've got a Christmas market up today. And yeah, just next to it here, we've got the world's big sleep out. Hey guys, so I just wanted to ask you some questions based on homelessness in London. So what kind of issues do you think homeless people face in London at this present moment?
So I think a big one is the stigma that surrounds homelessness. A lot of people just assume that they have a drink problem or a drug problem and that's why they're on the streets. But actually a lot of them may be facing abuse in their house, or they've just been unfortunate and lost their jobs, and people kind of just walk past assuming their situation and don't actually help. So
what are the kind of issues homeless people face?
Recognition, I would say. The first part of call is recognition, and it's getting acknowledged. To approach members of the public, they're coming home from work, you know, and they know home, they see it every day. A lot of them are scared by it, you know, and they don't know how to deal with homelessness. It's a problem that is solvable. Everyone knows it's solvable, and it's becoming an epidemic.
Does it make you feel less human when you don't get recognition on the street?
Absolutely, yeah. You can become a stranger in a crowd, and in London that's not good.
Yeah.
And that can become, it can make you become agoraphobic to the point where you will want to stay in back streets. And a lot of people will usher you away from the table. Well, eye contact, you will do gestures like this.
Like a dog?
Yeah.
Shoot you like an animal, yeah.
Treat you like you're subhuman. Because you're on the streets. And you could be more educated than them, you could be a better person than them.
It's true.
That doesn't matter whatsoever.
Yeah.
What matters is status, what you've got in the bank.
So there's a big stigma behind being homeless.
A lot of people go past these homeless people,
yeah,
and they're asking for money.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people haven't got the money, but do you ever see anybody asking his name? No, mate, sorry, I've no money for you, but
that's true.
What's your name? Where you from? This can make a lot of difference.
Yeah.
I could make someone snap out of his shell if he's in depression. He could think, you know what, no, everyone's bad. You know, I've seen people sat on the streets here for 2 to 3 months, defecating in the same spot.
Yeah.
On depression, they won't move. And literally they're embarrassed. And they're in depression. And to the point where workers will come and get them. I had another friend, 24 years old. In February, he died in the doorway there. And he was dead in the doorway for around 6 hours before he was found. And a few weeks later, outside the Adelphi Theatre, 31-year-old, another friend, Nick, he died of hypothermia. When I tried to collect money for his funeral in Covent Garden, I was handing the florist number out. I wasn't collecting the money myself. Covent Garden beat me up, broke my ribs, charged me with an affray. I was religiously poor, but yeah, I got battered as a homeless person for begging for collecting Filipino.
So bro,
cheers for that, lad.
Cheers, man. Welcome. What do you think of the hot chocolate, bro?
Yeah. Hey, it's lovely that somebody comes along and does that.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest with you. If you could sit anywhere in the freezing cold and somebody gives you a hot drink, if you can't appreciate that, there's something very wrong with you.
Try and help.
Yeah. Something very wrong.
Melky, out of 10, what would you give it?
Well, it's got to be an 11 because there's love in it.
When I was a kid, I used to run away from home. I used to get older people to get me some whiskey. I'd drink some whiskey before I'd go and sleep rough, just to warm my insides up.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had a drink issue when I was younger. I mean, but that gave me the drink issue really. That's what it was, just to get out. But that does just as fine. And so, you know what I found as well in recent years? So does a fucking good hot curry.
A nice hot curry.
Yeah. Yes.
Proper Graham.
There's no summing. All the spices, they're inside you now. They're doing you a bit of good.
Yeah.
You get a nice hot curry inside you. Go and sleep here. You're waking up better in the morning.
You're sorted. You're sorted. Peace, bro. You take care, lads.
Take care. Yeah, you as well. God bless you. God bless you.
So Mick was talking about the big sleep out.
I was a bit disappointed really because the genuine homeless people from this area didn't seem to be able to get into the
You can't access the homeless event, can you? Hello mate. What's going on, mate? So you were saying today we wanted to highlight the issues of homelessness, the real issues that people face. So there's an event here today called the Big Sleep Out to end world homelessness. So you wanted to just give the realities behind homelessness because some people won't experience it in there.
The real homeless is, right, as people, they say they've got to end homeless, they've got to do this, blah, blah, blah. They get funding from governments and they steal it and keep it themselves, and the poor buggers like me are still still homeless 20, 30 years later. Today they'll be raising probably millions around the world for these events around the world. So they should, but you should use it properly.
Yeah.
A taxi driver gave me £50. I had somebody survived until the day. You get people that walk past here. I mean, you've just gave me that.
Yeah.
That's a big difference in a cold night, mate.
Thank you.
And your husband gave me that. My wife's knitted that for you. Here you go.
Yeah.
Wow, God bless me. God bless. Given to you to help you survive homelessness. How many are getting people off the streets? That's the issue, mate.
Going around, there was so many homeless people everywhere. So Neil, what have you got there? Look at these, mate. He's got the, so are these like limited edition?
Yeah.
He's got a limited edition like Spider-Man magazines. So you read these to keep you entertained during the night? 50 of them? Oh my gosh. He's got the whole, he's got the whole bunch. You better keep these safe, mate. These are proper goods. Where did you get them from? Like a comic book store?
Found them.
You found them? Lucky geezer. Lucky geezer. Bro, God bless you, man. I'll catch you in a bit, yeah? God bless you, brother. Thank you, brother. God bless you too, brother. Oh, what do you rate the hot chocolate? That's a Filipino hot chocolate. Give it a rating out of 5, bro.
Oh, it's a 10 anyway.
Yeah? It's a 10. My guy. Love for that, bro. Love for that. What do you think of the hot chocolate, Neil?
I'm going to drink this tea first.
He's going to have the tea first. Good old English cuppa. Thank you, brother. Yeah, bro, so what were the main issues you were saying?
The main film, obviously, you know, the main issues is, you know, he was more interested in the free beans he's getting from the handout, whether they're cold or they suit his taste. Whereas my concern on his behalf would, I think personally, he's probably got no ID.
Yeah.
He's got no care worker. If he's got mental health issues, he's no P3 workers to go and find him when he'll have a bad day. And that can be sorted through time and effort. A few hours here, a few hours there, of a support worker, we'll get him off the street, change his life, and, you know, probably give him an extra 20 years.
And that's all he needs.
They become very small-minded, and that's the problem. You know, the food and all the rest of it's free. In London especially, they get pulled into an undercurrent so quickly of free money, abusive begging system, cheap availability of drugs, social circle of continuational borrows, payday loans and friendship paybacks. So it's a very hard circle to get out of. The only way people normally get out of it is by going to prison, going to rehab, or being housed. Being housed, you know, there's a 6-year waiting list here in Westminster.
6 years waiting to get housing.
I think there's 8,000 people before me. This was 2 weeks ago. I was in a wet sleeping bag and my sleeping bag froze.
Your sleeping bag froze?
On the night it dropped to 0. There was a floor being cleaned over there on Charing Cross. and the cleaner allowed water to run under them sleeping bag. The water froze, my hand stuck to the sleeping bag, ended up with frostbite on the skin. That became infected. Luckily, managed to save it.
So I cannot believe how many homeless people there are around Trafalgar Square. There's so many people homeless. It's crazy, man. But everybody appreciates the hot chocolate out here, man. They're just like, thank you guys, man, this is kind. So yeah, all we want to do is for this YouTube channel is make like creative kind of community videos, and all the money from AdSense we want to use towards projects for the people. It's all about the people. So guys, so we're outside the Philippine embassy, and we're really thinking about, you know, life, kind of Christmas time, how we'll be chilling at home, and these homeless people are living a totally different life to us outside, isn't it, Dad?
Yeah, 100%.
And to them, Dad was saying it's like, it's the real world for them. This is what it's like to be homeless and on the streets. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and show us some love. Put in the comments if you want us to do any more good deeds.
Yeah, baby girl, you're so damn fine. Don't wanna know if I can hit it from behind. I'm sipping on